All right, we're live.
Excellent. So I will now push record
Yep.
and record. Beautiful.
So does that mean we can see on YouTube what you're seeing on your screen, Toby?
Yeah. So essentially, this is what we'll see on YouTube is now what's on my screen, which is the gallery view. I've got you guys in the three boxes, so we'll have the 45 boxes or whatever it is on
Yep.
Tuesday night,
Yep.
and then
Record and record. Beautiful. Oh, that's so funny. It's funny hearing it being delayed. Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah, yep. So I've just muted that now, so we won't.
Okay. I was like,
Oh,
what?
good.
What?
It's
Okay.
actually
Well,
what I think because it goes a little kaleidoscopy as well. Because then you say A, and then YouTube says A 20 seconds later, but Zoom
yeah.
then says A. Here's it again.
Oh, I know. And then it
So it gets
goes.
rebroadcast. So it kind of just perpetuates into infinity.
Yeah, that's right. Completely on. Okay, now just start. So what I want to do now is when you send everybody into the meeting room, so I just want to practice stopping the recording. So what will happen would be we're going to go into confidential session. So if you can wait for me to say I've stopped the recording. So okay, so now it's stopped. So the next step would be to put us into the meeting room. So I guess it would, if there's any staff, like we'll set up rules for you, but essentially all that will go into the meeting room is Jasmine, myself, ELT. If there's any staff that are on, they won't go into the room. Just and the
Okay.
media, if the media is there, so they won't go into the room. But we'll make that clear on Monday, Tuesday for you, so you know. So do you want to send both Gabrielle and I into the room?
Dawn, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Isn't it the other way around? Because if the confidential session is happening not in the breakout room,
Mm. No, but
then
that's what we're doing. We're going to put the confidential session
the
in the breakout
confidential
room.
session in the breakout room. Yeah, so that would be
Yeah.
all the
So
councillors, though, wouldn't it?
Yes, all the councillors, ELT,
Okay.
myself and Jasmine. Sorry, I didn't say councillors, did I? And
No,
yeah,
I just wondered whether you were going to leave the councillors in the council chamber, in which case.
no. You know what? Last Tuesday night, I invited everybody to the councillor briefing except for the councillors. So I actually got a call from Chris going, when he sent me through the link, and I'm like, oh, just right now. Anyway,
probably ran very smoothly then.
yeah, very quick, very quick. It's just like, oh, girl.
Yeah, so what I'll plan to do is I'll create when we go into the breakout rooms, I'll create two breakout rooms. So one, I'll send everybody, all the councillors and ELT and yourself and Jasmine into the breakout room one.
Yes.
And then breakout room two will be everybody else, except for me. I'll remain in the main meeting.
Yep.
And I will share my screen, and I've made a little PowerPoint thing.
Oh, good. Oh, you're so good.
Which says confidential session in progress, blah, blah, blah. We will resume shortly. And then people will see that. And then once you guys are ready, I'll stop sharing that, bring everybody back into the main room.
So, okay. So what I'll do is when you go to the breakout screen, I will work out how to message you.
Yeah. So you might just have to message me on phone or something like that. So just on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. So we can't do it via chat.
We can try. I don't know. We can try. So, because I don't know if the chat's with the breakout room or with the main chat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you put it in the main chat, people.
Okay. Well, let's try. If
try.
I don't chat to you within 20 seconds, then bring us back.
Yep. Sounds good. All right. I'll put you in the breakout room now.
Okay.
And Storm, we'll talk in the breakout room and you record it.
Great. That's right. I've got to record it. So give us 30 seconds.
Cool.
Okay, that worked really well, except for I couldn't chat to you via the chat.
Yeah.
But that's all right. We'll text you.
Yeah, I think text is good.
Okay, we can do that. That will work. And the recording seemed to work well. So I'm just going to record a little bit now, just a few seconds. And then when it closes down, I'll go and I'll have a look at the video and see if it videoed all 3 sections separately, which is what I'm hoping that it will do.
So can you listen to that recording in the breakout room now, Storm?
Well, I have to leave the meeting.
Yeah.
So it all downloads after that, but I'll be able to work it out. Okay, well, I think that's very successful.
And you know what I think you could do too, Storm, is that these could be the sin bin when a councillor has a conflict of interest.
Oh no, I think that's a good idea too. So,
and you can orchestrate that, because they'll say I've got a pecuniary conflict of interest on this item, and you'll know in advance, and you can just text Toby.
That's
saying,
right.
When this comes up, Councillor Christie has to go into a breakout room, and they should be in breakout rooms on their own, not with each other.
Yes.
Yep.
So if I go, yeah, cool. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll work really well. Oh, this will work really well.
Are you feeling confident, Storm?
Yes, I am.
I mean, Toby will be great.
How do you feel, Gabrielle?
Oh, look, I'm only here to help. I don't have to do anything on the day. I won't be there. But it's a really good creative.
What do you mean you won't be here? You're going to be like watching the live streaming. This is going to be like the biggest thing in the Blue Mountains ever. Oh my God.
I'm going to be in the chat box saying, I don't agree.
You know what? You want to have, because, I can imagine that there'll be like 10 people watching and it'll all be staff. I guarantee it.
How do you get it? So would I have to go onto the website and pick up the link? Is that how I do it, Toby?
Yeah, so I'm not sure are we going to put it on Facebook or something like that? I'll create the meeting. I'll create the meeting. So it's 7 p.m. is it 7 p.m.?
Yes, 7 p.m. No, 7:30 is the meeting start.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
but you'll have to come in 15 minutes before, won't you?
Oh, totally.
So I'll set up the live stream after this, so that it'll be available.
Okay.
So if you just want to send me what the text should be of the actual stream, so it should be like, Blue Mountains Councillor meeting.
Yeah.
I'll just go to our website, because I think Belinda's already done it. Like set up some sort of just give me I'll have to coordinate with Belinda just to make sure, and whereabouts they want to put it. Cool, but I will get back to you on that.
Because the public will need to know, if they go onto the website, which is probably the most official way to get it, what part of the website, how do they get the link?
I'm thinking it should be on the home page. Like, if you really think about it, it should just be, they should just be able to go to BMCC and there should be a link right on the front. I will talk. Yeah.
They could do a banner, and the banner can be up there like 2 or 3 days in advance.
Yes.
Or whenever it is that we have the business papers available for the public. Is that 3 days in advance, Storm?
Yes.
So at that point, 3 days in advance of the meeting, we need to get comms to make a nice banner for the front page of the website.
Yep.
And that link needs to be available, Toby, 3 days before the meeting, so that it can go onto the banner.
I think for this time, we'll have to just do it on Monday.
Sure.
But you're right. It should be 3 days prior to it. I agree with you completely on that. So I will get you. Well, I think in the short of it, just send the link through to Jasmine and Belinda and myself, just so that. So when you're ready, send the link through, and we will do whatever we need to do on our end. You don't need to worry about it.
Yep. If you can just send me, so when I create it, I'll need to create it with like a specific title or something like that, I guess.
Sure, absolutely.
I could just call it BMCC's first ever ZoomTube awesome meeting. But I think
Yeah, that's right. Essentially, it would be the ordinary meeting of the council,
Yep.
Yeah, June. Oh no, May.
Tuesday, the 26th of May. Yeah, really boring, but yeah, it could be awesome, or it could be the biggest disaster we've ever done.
It won't be.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking more about behaviours of councillors.
I think this will change behaviours, Storm.
Oh, I hope so. I really hope so, because they've got to remember that the Queen could be watching. The Queen could really, because she loves the Blue Mountains. You never know what her and Philip are doing on a Tuesday night, and this could be the latest thing.
We can see how many viewers we have, so I'll be able to keep you informed of the.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Where do you see that? Do you see that on your
YouTube?
On
YouTube
analytics, there's a whole analytics thing, so you can see playbacks and chat rates and stream health and all this kind of stuff in the studio. Because I've got the actual on this one this is my Zoom one over here. I've got the actual sort of YouTube streaming stuff, so it has all the different options and stuff like that.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, Storm, I will watch.
I know you will. I know you're going to watch it. I just know it.
But I will watch a bit of it just to give some feedback and help,
Okay, that would be great.
So you better send me the link too when it's ready.
Yeah, I will do. I'll make sure that you have the link.
Thanks, Storm.
You better be sending me good thoughts. All of us good thoughts.
So, but you're okay. So you're still doing all the timing, Storm, but
yes,
you're doing the technical.
Yes, and so I'll be responsible for the recording and the timing, and then doing the backup minutes, which is what I do as well. So there's the three things that I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
And then and Toby's responsible for live streaming, putting people into the meeting rooms and bringing them back.
Yeah. Now look, Toby, we've only got 3 people on our screen, and whatever's on your screen, not Storm's screen, but your screen, is what will be on YouTube. And people can change. I think when people watch YouTube, they can't change it around to say focus on the speaker. I think it's just a video recording, so they just have to go whatever's on your screen. So right now on my screen, because I'm yabbering away, I've got a yellow line all around me.
Yes.
Box, and now Storm has. So I thought we should have a bit of a discussion around, Storm, how you'd want that to look like. Like you can spotlight Toby could spotlight a speaker as the host.
Well, I mean,
there's 12 faces.
Yeah. Well, there's actually more faces, because you get you actually get the ELT as well, and there's me and there's Jasmine. I think Jasmine was thinking that she wanted it on speaker view, so that the speaker is the one that comes through and not just on I guess what do they call it?
That's gallery view. If you just
gallery view, that's right.
Gallery view is when whoever's speaking is fully on the screen, and then all the little councillors, or all the councillors are around the top of the screen.
That's right. I'm looking at that now.
And speaker view is equal space to everyone.
Yeah.
But when you've got 12 or 14 people, it's really hard to see who's speaking.
I think the reason though why we wanted it on speaker view, or so that Mark could see who wanted to speak. Yep, so because the councillors were kind of putting, and also when in voting, so everybody puts their hands up in voting. So that's the reason why we kept it at speaker view, so that everybody could be seen.
At gallery view. So because when they take a vote, right, they kind of put their hands up. All those that vote A put their hand up. So I assume that might be something that the public would want to see. So that's what I was kind of figuring that would do.
When okay, so Storm, when someone is they've got the floor and they're speaking to the motion, and they've got up to 5 minutes to do it, or whatever the time is, do you want to switch the screen then to gallery view?
Yeah.
Is that a useful thing?
Well, I mean, the thing is that it's useful. It's just that like at the I'm not just doing that. I'm doing everything else. So that's why I don't, because there's just too much going on.
I think I reckon for this one, I think let's just leave it at gallery view, because that kind of works with and stuff like that. And we'll have a look at how it looks on the thing. And if we want to get more advanced and change shots and screens and stuff, maybe for the second one. But I think let's keep it to the bare minimum.
Good idea.
Around, because
good idea. Storm, you would never be the one doing that, because Toby's the only one who could do that.
Yeah, because I'm the streamer.
It's his computer that's controlling the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, it would be a dedicated job, because and you have to be really present as to what's actually happening, because, as you know, there can be argy-bargy going backwards and forwards. So then, you're turning it, you're swapping backwards and forwards to all the things that are happening.
It becomes a bit like the director's cut kind of thing.
Yeah. That's exactly right. And the thing is too, when we move out of this, I can't see the councillors. If we get a lot of people watching, I can't see the councillors not going back to audio. I think we're going to be live streaming forever now, one way or the other. So what did they say? The cat's out of the bag. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so I've got this here. So I'm sending you the just the title.
Yep.
Now I've got an audio on Monday, so good. So you're nice and rested. So how about we just touch base on Tuesday sometime? Just
good idea.
Like the four of us again, just for a quick run through.
Yep.
Yep.
And do you say please be upstanding for the mayor anymore?
No, they please be upseated. So everybody goes.
You can't say that.
No, that's what they say. Please be upseated. It's like, so everybody's kind of, it's weird. It's hilarious. But
in my old company, we had video phones. Whenever you called somebody, you had a video phone. And you had to remember that, when you stood up, what was actually put into the camera then.
Yes, exactly. The first time I did it, Toby, I leant forward and all you could see was.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing it. It's not happening. It was dreadful. It was so dreadful. You're right. It's just. Yep. It's so funny because during the council meetings, anyway, I could tell you'll see what they get up to during the council meetings. They're quite amusing. But what I'm realizing is that I react I thought I had a neutral face, and I don't. My eyes bulge, and I'm like, I have too much expression. I never thought I did. There you go. I thought I was neutral.
Hey, Toby, I've just found your confidential session in progress form. It looks really good.
Oh, cool.
It looks good. Yeah. I just found it on YouTube.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's a nice clean screen. How did you do that? Did you do it in PowerPoint?
Yeah, just in PowerPoint. So it's just a very quick PowerPoint that just says confidential session in progress, meeting to resume shortly. So that's Blue Mountains blue, and it's got a logo on it. So it kind of looks reasonably official.
It's really good.
Just make sure you mute yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll hear otherwise everyone will hear what
you're watching telly, or the dog's barking, or
Jane will be in the background going, "How much longer have you got?" And I'll be
like, "That's right. Do you want a cup of tea?" That's so true. Oh my God, that's going to be so hilarious. Okay,
but it's looking really good. I think these breakout rooms are probably such a good way.
That was a really good idea.
Managing the YouTube streaming so you're not breaking it or anything.
So all I've got to do is just double check that it recorded it separately. So once we get off, I'll have a look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, if the worst comes to worst, I can easily break the file up as long as we know.
Oh, of course, that's right.
It'd be better if it doesn't, but
I agree. I mean, that's just the whole point. It's just one more extra thing that you have to do the next day when everybody is exhausted. It's not fun, but I know we can. There's always fixes, so that's that. Okay, well, So
Cool.
we'll catch
Yeah, I'll
up
book
on
something-
Tuesday.
Yep, I'll book
Yeah.
something on Tuesday. I'll create the link now.
Okay.
So the other thing is I've actually created 2 channels. So the channel we've been using is the Toby Adams channel. I've created one called Blue Mountain City Council, so that this will be on that. I haven't put these on the Blue Mountain City Council because I think.
Oh, right. But this will be unlisted and private, won't it? This test one.
Well, the test one would. It's not, you know,
Understood. Yeah.
like, you know, if you went and searched for Toby Adams Zoom test, you'd probably be able to find it. But, you know.
But he's going to delete it. So
Yeah.
I have been deleting them off as we go, so I'll clear them all off. But then for the Blue Mountains one, it'll actually appear on the Blue Mountain City Council one. So
okay, good.
Name on it.
Great.
Okay, sounds great.
Cool.
Okay, well, I'll catch you Tuesday. So I'm going to email Jasmine and just let her know that we will be using the breakout rooms because she needs to email the councillors to let them know. Okay.
Yep. Excellent.
Great idea, Gabrielle.
Good eye. Good work, everyone. Bye-bye.
See you guys. Have a good weekend.
Thank
You too. Bye-bye.